Gonna do that. Hey, man. I was sad about something. Hold on. There we go. I don't really care about the screen shake that much. But yeah, I'm gonna cover the nudity so that way, you know, it's appropriate for TOS. I'm gonna do this, this, this. There we go. It's all censored. This is the story of a young Xeradan woman. She lived in a cave far away from everyone. She was so pale and ugly. Nobody loved her. She was all alone. Except for the monsters. She could not leave her cave for long. The monsters would find her. Yeah. The funny thing about this game, too, is it's like I was looking at the nudity and it ain't really that bad in terms of nudity at all. Like, it's not even worse than things such as The Witcher or whatever, which people are allowed to play those games and it's like full-on nudity. Or even freaking Conan Exiles, you know? That's like swinging dicks and everything. She deserved to live in that hole. She could not escape. She just wanted to fly away, but her deformed wings were useless. She should have just given up. But she would not give up. She had found the ultimate power. She could love those monsters. Love them until they loved her too. She is beautiful. Hello there, little robot. Hello, young Xeradan. This unit is programmed to provide information for anyone who might need it. Then she ain't alone! She has a robot companion! Okay, what do you have for me? This unit will now explain how to love the monsters. That is perfect. I'm just wondering how to do that. When encountering a monster, love bullets will automatically fire from your heart. You mean metaphorically? No. These words are literal. Oh. Suggestion, use these love bullets to make the monsters love you. That makes sense, I guess. The monsters will try to attack your heart. However, they may only hurt you if they hit the core of your heart. The core of your heart is a small circle in the center of your heart. Are you saying my heart has a heart? Precisely. This unit will now explain how to use your abilities. You know, Ty, the actual hitbox. You know that? See that right there? See that circle right there? That's the hitbox. Look, hey, Ty, look at it. Look at that. Look at that heart. Look at that circle right there. Look. See it? See it? Oh, I didn't fight this one yet. I gotta say, out of, for shmups, this has to be one of the most unique and fun. Love it. First shot. Love duty fulfilled. We did it. This gift is for you. Dark paint. Void defense +2. Heal is +25%. Love the monster. 6 karma. Little robot. One of those monsters loves me now. She even gave me something. This object appears to be a gift. This unit will now explain monster gifts. Blah 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 blah. Also, not if your title is supposed to read that, but it looks like the void rains merges with create veins. Wait, hold on, is it? Weird. Yeah, somewhat reason it. Challenge, do not use panic attacks or focus. Alright, I can try. Do. Puncture. Shoot hearts while charging. Max heart +2. Heal +25%. Shoot hearts while charging. There we go. I did it. Oh. My brain always wants to dodge that, but I realize I don't need to. Exception to like the circles and stuff, you obviously have to. Like the debris from his body, I keep thinking I have to dodge it, and I don't have to. Like, if they go dark. Full combo. Good score. Heart trick. Longer panic attacks. Plus one panic. Man, I don't know. Look at that beauty. Chapter 1 clear. Little robot, the monsters really love me. I feel so loved right now. This unit is feeling immense joy for the young Zaradin. This unit also has acquired new information for you. Okay, I'm listening. This unit has now explained karma. Monsters will give you karma when they are loved. Having love increases the chance of receiving better gifts from monsters. Having karma also increases the chances of having multiple monsters to choose from. Loving higher level monsters will often result in more karma. Suggestion: always choose the highest level monster in order to maximize karma. That might be a little too hard to do. Update: it occurs that this unit may also not have fully developed your skill yet. It is true that loving stronger monsters will result in more karma, thus better gifts. However, loving stronger monsters will also lead to higher level monsters in the future stages. Likewise, loving weaker monsters will lead to lower level monsters in the future. Suggestion: ignore previous suggestion. Advice: suggestion: always choose your battles carefully. To level 3. Combo bar over 25% of the boss bar. Okay. There we go. I don't think I did it quite. These gifts are for you. I failed the conversation. The combo over 20%, 27% of the boss bar. Try a new one. You're gonna get hurt 3 times. Okay, what the hell is this? kinda cheated. Got hit twice. Love software installed. 2 orange tetroids, 1 yellow tetroid, and a love. Radiant heart shots. Aww. Look at that. Beautiful. Small heart, recover 20% health. Do not get hurt 3 times. Okay. Easier said than done. Love me now, bitch. Fainting. Survive a fatal hit with 1 health. Recover 20%. Blah, 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 blah. Password accepted. I love you. Chapter 2 chapters clear. Alright, what's... I'll stick to 3. Do not challenge, do not use panic attacks or focus. you're cute. But I'll try it. Might be a hell of a challenge, though. I can only hit their antennae, okay. Oh, no, they have to be highlighted, okay. Understood. Got it. Love software installed. Faster charge attacks, further shots, or feather shots, rather. I said further, I don't know why. RNG Persuader. Do not get hit twice. Okay, I can deal with that. I thought I died. I legitimately thought I died. Shoot 2 extra feathers. Oh. Yeah. Oh, I died. Our heart was broken. But it was not the first time. There were so many cracks on it. Nobody would love such an ugly heart. But she would repair it again. She always did. But there you have it. A ton of locks, or unlocks rather. A cute little story. The void rains upon her heart. A pretty good rogue-like-ish style game. It's more like an RNG based game, but... No, I died. I wasn't paying attention to my health bar. Yeah, I'll pretend like I beat it. There you go. I beat the game. I won it. You're like, there's no way he beat the game that fucking fast. Jesus Christ. Thanks for that stroke of confidence, lady. But no, the void that reigns upon her heart is actually a really cute and really good game. Definitely check it out if you can. The going rate of it is $7.99, which I think it's actually worth it because there's a ton of replayability to the said game. Next game here is called Meriwether, an American epic, which I've personally never played before in my life, so I just thought it'd be that's amazing. The thing about the game though is that it's absolutely fantastic. I don't think it's gonna hit everyone's keynote because of the usual shmup fans, but it's still a game that's really wonderful in its own right. It has a cute little message to it, and it's just a game that it's fun to play, it's replayable, and it has several routes you can kind of go with, just like I said, continuous play. But it's a game that you can also kind of crash through really fast in the first playthrough of it initially. And then additional difficulties unlock. Then the game seems like it gets a hell of a lot challenging. Especially if you go any higher up in terms of difficulty, you're going to get hammered. So if you want to do like a casual pace, you just stick to level 3-ish and you'll be fine. But if you go up to level 6-ish, you're fucked. But it's cool because again, it adjusts to the player's, comfort level. So if they don't feel like they're very comfortable in a higher difficulty, they can stay at one level and just go all the way through with it. Alright, let's change up the game here to Meriwether. This was once a Kickstarter, if I'm not mistaken. There you go. That music is epic as hell. Philadelphia, 1803. What? Oh, I actually have to... Taking you with homie. What the fuck are you? Good evening, Meriwether Lewis. Good evening to you, Dr. Winstar. Thank you so much for inviting me to dinner tonight. Oh, I do not just invite thee to dinner, my friend. I have a surprise for thee. Oh? Follow me. Thou wilt not believe thine eyes. You will not believe what happens next. What the heck? Why do you got a bunch of freaking... woolly mammoths over here? Dr. Wingstar, these are wondrous. I'm mistaken, these woolly mammoth bones? Winstar is nearly bursting out of his skin with pride. As a proper Quaker, however, he does not his best to conceal it. They are arrived recently from an excavation at Big Bone Lick near the Cincinnati. bones of the woolly mammoth. The Great American Conundrum. Incredible. It will increase your scholarly... These fossils will guarantee that you will become known as one of the great curators of our time. Scientists and lawmen alike will come from 4 corners of the earth to see these miraculous bones. Please, tell me that Elizabeth... Oh, to Elizabeth, she tires of the mess I'm always making for our house and bones and books. Where is Miss Willistar? I would like to thank her for having me over. She's presently upstairs with the children and the good doctor. Dr. Rush is completely smitten by your children, is he not? He is a crusty old scholar with a curmudgeon to boot. But to put him in front of a child, he suddenly turns into a darling grandfather. Has he had any good luck treating your gout? He does what he can, but at my age I thank the providence that I'm delivered from those affliction. You must have better take care of yourself. This home is safe haven and for learned men. It'd be a shame if you had closed your doors due to illness. Upon thy return from the trek across to North America, I expect thee to frequent my saloon often. And often of my voyage, Jefferson entrusted me with a secret information about the nature of thy mission. He indeed asked me to consult you for advice. I certainly applaud Jefferson's ambition, but I fear we have too much thee, or asking too much of thee. Only thou must cross an entire continent, but without even a proper map to guide you. Let's cross the river when we get there. To know we must explore. Leader, soldier, diplomat. Idle speculation only engenders fear. There's no need to invent danger in advance. We have studied the matter and prepared thoroughly. I'm ready to face this challenge. Nowhere will wisdom and prudence be more important than thou deals with the Indians.
The Native Americans. They're Native Americans, dude. Native Americans. They are Native Americans, Casper, you idiot. They're Native Americans.
While some may be warlike, thou wilt still be reasonable men. Too many fools speak of conquering the Indians,
Native Americans.
And what we need is friendship with them. I'll be careful, Dr. Willistar. If they approach peacefully, I shall welcome them with open arms. But any war tribes rue the day. Sighs heavily. I suppose that's the right approach. But as a Quaker, I can't help but thank all the men of our friends. We must seek a forge of a lasting peace, or we will destine this continent to centuries of war and suffering. From upstairs, you hear a startling crash of pottery breaking. There's also silence for a moment. Then you hear Elizabeth say, "Oh dear, that was his favorite." What in blue blazes? Forgive me, Captain. It seems a matter upstairs requires my attention. Of course, Doctor. In the meantime, without find bread and cheese in my study, please partake of it. Oh, and Dr. Bentham should be arriving at any moment. If he does arrive, thou so kindly let him in. It'll be my pleasure. Alright, I'm gonna eat your damn cheese, homie. The real question is, how the hell does he get around in this fucking house? This table is quintessentially Quaker simple, but laden with the finest foods available. He even has kearsarge cheese, and all the way from Connecticut. Along with the voyage right around the corner, you don't know when you'll be able to have a good cheese. Maybe never again. You eat with gusto. As you fill your cheeks with cheese, you hear a knock at the door. I held the door. I'm eating all it. This is all my cheese. Who the fuck are you? What is this? Dr. Willistar hired you as his butler? Dr. Worcester is presently fetching Dr. Rush, but I consider it an honor to open a door for you. The debt I owe you for the instruction you have given me in the natural arts is beyond my ability to repay. Dr. Baston is visually flattered. Though frowning, Captain Lewis, you are not one of my simpling students, am I not? I consider myself to be most eager pupil. Eager, you say? Then let's find out just how eager. Follow me to the garden if you will be so kind. Wait, why does that field of view so freaking high? Hold on. So I have to go like this. Hold on. Yeah, it's just at the medium. As you see, Dr. Winston's been busy gardening. He's recently planted several specimens of the species you may be familiar with long ago, but of which you will soon be... I forgot. I accidentally clicked the freaking button. You are to fulfill President Jefferson's mission during your voyage across the continent, identifying new species. Be second nature to you. I shall return shortly with my report. Well done, sweet William. I remember the member of the carnation family, edible and the staple of the cultivated gardens since the 16th century. You have keen mind for the natural sciences. With a mentor like you, how could I not help but learn? Your good breeding prompts you to heap observed praise on me, but I have told you how jealous I am of you. On several occasions, Doctor, and every time I have told you that you would be most welcome on this journey. Your biological expertise would be invaluable. We both know I could only prove as a hindrance, Captain. I'm an epidemic, or an academic. The adventure would be most harder than men than I. Best way for me to do is assist in this expedition and ensure I have imparted to you all the knowledge you need to succeed. I feel empathy well prepared for what lies ahead. Do you, Captain? We can test your preparation in a few questions. Here's the first. Are you passing around the peace pipe with some new Native American friends? You take your first puff and discover that the smoke tastes illicit and foul. Perhaps it's even toxic. What do you do? Ask to see where the filler came. If I can study the plant from whence the filler came, I could perhaps make a determination whether it was safe to smoke. I could ask for a sample. Spoke like a true nationalist. Onward. You are navigating through a treacherous stretch of rapids on the far bank. You see a bush that may be new to science. Getting to the bush not only would be dangerous, but also decay your travels. It is I who are trained in natural arts. I can only assess the value of the discovery, plus I am an able boatsman, so I can fetch the bush myself. Let no man question your bravery, nor your commitment to science. Here is your last question. You and your men are starving. You will all be dead in days if you do not find food quickly. You will be warned, your men, not to eat unfamiliar roots, but they are so hungry they dig up the roots of an unknown species. Unworthy they look edible, but how many toxic roots do? Do you eat them? the men from touching them. Unknown plants are too risky. I would urge the men in search of food. Better to avoid being poisoned and dying immediately. So, doctor, did I pass your test? Plants his tongue firmly on his cheek. To be honest, I haven't the slightest idea. So, to the point of this exercise was what exactly? To amuse me mostly, but to eliminate the often... The best answer I can give you is more an educated guess, but I've given you the education. Now it's up to you to guess correctly. I'll do my best, my dear mentor. Now, have any more tricks you wish to play on your gullible student? Not a one. Let us repair to the dining room for a drink, shall we? All this philosophizing makes me long for a nice glass of Meriwether. Good evening, Captain. How are you? You mean in general, or are you asking your capacity as a physician? I have the need to inquire after your health, my friend. You're one of the finest specimens I've ever seen, but even the strongest man can die with surprising ease. The journey ahead of you will be fought with people. I know that all too well, but experience has taught me that the right combination of courage, courtesy, and the Kentucky rifles will suffice to handle most of my situation. Well said, Captain. I accidentally clicked the button. Take my advice and be mindful of the overconfidence that is foregone conclusion that many of your men will die. Perhaps most possibly all of you. Always remember, at least one of you will most likely return in order for his adventure to be of any value to your country. You must choose the discretion of your valor every time. I will heed your advice. Your advice, you give wise counsel, Doctor, as always. You will do it. I will do as you say. Do not mistake my meaning, Captain. I don't mean to tell you your business. There's a reason that the President has chosen you for this mission and not someone like myself. I still have much to learn. You know more than you think, and I can prove it. I have a patient who is suffering a nasty spell of the gout. Alright, let's see. Well done, Captain. What a fine field doctor have you become. Thanks fully to your mentoring, Doctor. Aye, but it may be not. The medical challenges before you may be too difficult for any man. It is true I may fail, but I am determined to succeed on this mission, or perish on the attempt. Dr. Willstar nods in agreement with you, but Dr. Rush smirks cynically. I'm certain that the soldiers under your command will find your words encouraging, Captain, but amongst yourselves, let us speak the truth. If one of you are going to return from the wilderness of Louisiana, you must absolutely be mercenary in your calculations. If you can save the life of most of your men by sacrificing a few, you must do so without the slightest hesitation. Any sentimental devotion you have, preserving human life may cost you every man you have. Captain Lewis is well aware of the burdens of leadership. There's no need to lecture him. Oh, let us see about that. Captain, I suppose someone of your men suffers from a visceral disease and is complaining of a severe burning sensation in his nether regions. The treatment is an injection of a mercury compound administered via the man's urethra. However, the man's squeamish attempts to refuse the treatment. What do you do? Offer him an extra ration of whiskey. You will quince the face of a court full marshal for insubordination. I will not suffer fools refusing my attempts to treat him. I suspected you would say as much. Next question. Am I? Hold on. You are correct. Yeah, I can see it. It's... Hold on. You are correct. Shit. Alright, let's do that. Apply. Close. Yeah, it's a game itself. It was the optimization was going crazy. So that's a summary of the game at least. I do apologize if you were here to watch it fully be played through, but also the health of my computer is very important too, so unfortunately I couldn't play the game much longer because of that. And that my fan was getting kind of loud too. Alright, so we got Meriwether, an American epic. We got the Void That Rains Upon Our Heart whole set. DanVanDam, my friends, is academic science. Yeah, it was the game itself, because as soon as I started playing that game, I fucking, everything, like, the CPU fan, the system fan were all going loud. I was like, yep, that game's making it do it. Nothing against the game, it was actually pretty cool, I was liking it. But as far as recording it, it probably won't fly. But as far as a game with some depth to it, because it reminded me a lot of games like the Oregon Trail and what have you, with a little bit of that whole Western RPG style to it, where you have to build a character that way through conversation and everything. It was a great idea, absolutely great idea so far. Unfortunately, it just doesn't seem like it's very well optimized. I mean, hell, I could play games like Shadow Warrior 2 and have barely any problems versus something like that, that tells you something. And Shadow Warrior 2 has a lot more crap going on visual department. That game, for some odd reason, is just the performance was going all over the freaking place. It's a shame. I wanted to continue playing the game. I was liking it. Can I recommend it? Yeah, just don't try to stream it.